Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Sorab, the developer of Space Jammers. I wanted to do a commentary for this video because I feel like the game is at a place where I can talk about a bunch of things that are relatively going to stay the same moving forward. The biggest change for the new build is that you can respawn two different ways after you die, instead of before where it was just you die and then you restart the game from the very beginning based on whether you have coins, like how much money you have, or what option you choose. You can do one of two things. You can respawn, you'll start at the beginning of the level, the same exact level that you're on right now. You lose a portion of your money and you lose all of your equipment. Or you can resurrect right from your body, and you can keep all of your equipment, but you'll lose all of your money. The third alternative is starting a new game. Depending on how much money you have, it might give you a bonus. So if you die, if you're in a point where you can't respawn and you can't resurrect, because that can be a thing, you can start a new game. But if you have a lot of money, let's say you're at like near the end of the game, and you die and you're like, oh, I died the last boss, I was so close. Well, you have to restart the game, but kind of want to reward you for being that far into the game, so you'll respawn in a new game, a fresh game. You'll be given a random character, but you'll have like certain buffs. You might be given like an item to start out with. You'll be given a random weapon with a random, bullet type. So that's just to kind of make dying in this game, like, not so much it doesn't matter, but it's more like a hindrance to your progress rather than a punishment for not being good enough at the game. So that's the thinking there. And the new level, which you've been looking at, it's like a fast food planet. So like the desert storm of, like, I don't know, brown sugar or something. And then you've got, Happy Meals and hamburgers and fries scattered about. And I don't know, it's just, for some reason, I wanted to make that. So new level comes with a new boss, which at this point really means they look different, but they come with different pieces to their bodies. So the new boss has these ball and chains that he just whips around. And so now every time I add a new boss, they'll have these new pieces that can be swapped out, because every level has a unique boss, but the pieces that make up the boss are always different. They're always randomly chosen from a pool of all the other bosses' parts. So the bosses will become a little bit different each time. As time goes on and I add more levels and I add more bosses, they'll start to get more interesting. As with all the other content in the game, there's still more traps, different traps to be made, and different weapons to be made. And you'll notice the lighting, or should notice that the lighting is like way more even and sane. Before I realized, it's all colorful, and that was just for the simple fact that the levels generated procedurally as well as the lighting. So it was just a matter of me getting around to just write some more rules into the procedural generation script to just kind of deal with lighting and like how things should be lit. So I had to just write in a few different methods of lighting the levels, like the same level, just to give it more variety. So this you might go into like a couple different dungeons of the same, and they might be lit differently. Like it might look like it's more nighttime or more daytime, or just more atmosphere, like it's darker, it's redder, stuff like that. And then the other change is just a lot of changes were made to like how characters move, and the controls for the mouse and the gamepad have just all been. It just feels smoother. The camera moves smoother, the mouse look moves smoother. Things are kind of snappy but smooth. Some upcoming changes will include how weapons and health work, and this will tie into experience, because experience and experience points will be added, which will be shared by all the players. So weapon and health will sort of recharge depending on like how long ago you got hit, or how long ago you attacked. And basically, they'll be able to recharge, but you'll have, like, not a lot of health. Like, you might have 1 point of health to start out in the game. And so, as you level up, your health pool, like how much maximum health you can hold and how much, like, attack mana you can hold, will increase as you level up. And of course, with the new death mechanics, when you choose to either... when you make a choice to respawn and you lose your equipment, you'll most likely lose your health, your experience as well, so you'll have to, like, balance that out with, you know, how you want to deal with dying. Because you'll start at 0, like, you'll start at level 1 again, basically. But, like, you're in, like, the 5th dungeon, right? So you have to, like, take that into account, you know? So next month in September, I'm going to be holding a video competition, like a Let's Play competition. Download the latest build, 375, and make a Let's Play of it. Upload it to YouTube, and post it to Twitter with the hashtag SpaceJammers. I'll put the hashtag in the description below. And yeah, we're basically just looking for really good Let's Plays, you know, decent video quality, frame rate, you know, all that stuff, but like with commentary. So we want it, I guess, just talk about your experience with the game, and there'll be first prize, second prize, and third prize winners. We'll be giving out copies of the game as well as some cool little perks like helping design weapons or enemies or stuff like that in the game. And of course, this is all to lead up to the Kickstarter in October. So this will kind of be a taste of like what we'll be offering in terms of rewards. For the Kickstarter, you'll be able to get, there will be an early bird, so you'll be able to get a copy of the game, multiple platforms for a cheaper price. But of course, they'll be limited. So if you sign up for the newsletter, which I'll put a link in the description below, you can get notified as soon as the Kickstarter comes up, and that way you'll get a much cheaper version of the game, because you'll know about it before everyone else, and that'll be cool. So we'll announce the winners first week of the Kickstarter, I believe, and then competition starts, you know, beginning of next month. So yeah, have fun, guys.